Hi guys, and thanks for tuning in to my channel. I'm going to be making the Leafy limited edition Shopkins. Now this does look a little different, much different than the actual Leafy. I like the fact that you can see the mug, and then I just made this little cookie here. Because I know with the limited edition, from the pictures that I've seen, it's kind of hard to tell what he's holding. So I'm going to go ahead and make mine like this. So what I have prepared here is just some sort of a lime green clay. I've laid out for the body, and then we have the feet and 2 little hands. And then I've also created just out of clay a little mug, which I may have to adjust just to make sure that he's able to hold it in his hand. And then I mix some yellow and this color green to make the tea bag color here. And then this will be for the cookie. And I may have to make this smaller. All depends on how big he's going to be. I think this one actually in the tutorial I'm going to make is going to be a bit bigger than him. Like I said, this was the first one that I did. And I'm going to finish it with some glitter paint. So I'm going to get to it, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay guys, so this is pretty much what you're going to be looking to create. Like I said, it's a bit bigger than the original one, but I just wanted to show you in detail. And you can see there's a bit of glitter already in here, and that's just from my hands and from holding this guy. So we'll paint the little details on after it's baked with the cookie. And yeah, so it's pretty easy, and I actually decided to make the Leafy one today. It's actually my grandpa's birthday, and he passed away quite a long time ago, but it would be his 100th birthday today, and he was a big fan of tea. He always drank tea, so this is sort of a little tribute to him. So I'm going to go ahead and bake this at 275 again, that's 275 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'll bake it for about 25 to 30 minutes. Alright guys, so I've gone ahead and baked this little Leafy, and as you can see, he is much bigger than my original one. I do like the smaller one, so what I'm going to do with this one is actually attach this little chain link to it, and I had some decorative beads. And so I went ahead and just put a split ring on and attached it together. So then once I've painted it and glazed it, I'm going to attach that. And then I can probably hang it either from my car or from a purse, or really anything. So I think this one here is a good size for that. So I am going to go ahead and paint a little face on it, as well as maybe putting in some green paint in here to make it look like tea, and we'll paint the cookie as well. And then after I'm done painting it, I'm going to try and do something different than I did last time. I just took this glitter paint and I went over it, but I didn't glaze it, and a lot of the glitter is coming off. So my boyfriend actually had a good idea of mixing the glaze with this, so I might try that and see how that turns out by mixing the glaze in with the glitter paint. So, all right. So I'm just going to get my paints ready. As you can see, this tube is pretty much done. And I just have a little bit of this Crafters acrylic paint. A lot of the stuff that I buy is from the dollar store. It's just because it's cheap and I'm cheap. But I don't think you have to spend a whole lot of money to get a good result. So that's why, you know, I shop there quite a bit. So we'll need some black for the detail as well. And I'll use a little bit of brown for the chocolate chip cookies. And I'm just using this plastic easel. You've seen it probably in my other videos. It's just, this actually came from one of the Bob Ross paint sets. And I actually only ever painted one picture, which is kind of sad, but I'll eventually get back into doing that. But for now, I like making stuff from clay. So I'm going to go ahead and hope you guys enjoy. So as I wait for this to dry here, I've just gone ahead and painted on the eyes and the little cute little mouth there. I forgot to add, I mixed some red and white together in order to make the mouth there. And I'm just going to take some green, and I think I'll mix some with yellow just to get a green tea kind of color. And I always seem to pour out more than I need, really, so that's something I gotta to work on. So try and make somewhat of a tea color. And I'm just gonna put that right in here. Now you could use, you know, some of the translucent clay and some pastels to make it look a bit more realistic, but for right now I'm just going to use the paint. I really enjoy painting these little figurines. Okay, so I think it's looking pretty cute so far. I think I actually like this guy better than the first one that I made. Oh. Now he does stand up, he's just a little wobbly. And I also forgot to mention, before I baked it, I decided to put a head pin in, and I might show you how to do that in a later video for those that may not know. But you just basically thread it through, making sure it doesn't pop out of the top. So I normally just hold down the clay as I'm pushing it in, and then once it's baked and everything and cooled down, I'll just take some tweezers, or sorry, not tweezers, but pliers, and then bend a little circle, so I'll attach that chain to it. So I'm going to let this dry, and then I'll be back to paint on the black. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add the detail for the black. So around the eyes and the inside of the eyes, and then the eyebrows as well. And then we'll pretty much be done, and it'll just be glazing that needs to be done. I just want to show you guys the big blob of water and paint that got on here. So I think I'm going to switch to a smaller paintbrush. I'm just going to take a little bit of tissue paper. So try not to panic if this happens to you. If you just take a little bit of tissue paper, then it's okay. But as you can see, the eyes look a little messy right now. My hand is kind of shaky. So I think it's just, I'm getting used to filming this as I do it. So I'm going to switch to a smaller paintbrush. So that's the smallest one that I have right there. So the thing is too, I'll just cover this in with black and then I'll just go over the white marks. Okay guys, so I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is for right now and touch it up a little bit before I go ahead and mix the glaze and some glitter. Alright guys, so I think I'm finished with my version of Leafy. I ended up putting a little heart on the mug, and you see there's some tea in there, and I painted the cookie. Now I did the back with the glaze and the sparkles, and I think it turned out okay. It may take a bit more, and I think maybe if someone who's watching this who's made one before, one of the limited edition glittery ones, can let me know maybe what you did to make it super glittery. I was thinking maybe next time I'll put some glue down and then sprinkle some of the glitter and see if that helps. So I still have to put the glitter on the front, and then once that's dry, I'll glaze it so it'll be all done. So I think what I'll do is put that in my car and just hang it from one of the little little knobs in there, maybe off of the radio, so you can just rock out. And this is the other little one that I made. So this was the first one, and he's a bit more glittery, and I think he turned out pretty cute. And he stands up actually a bit better. This guy did stand up until I put this on, and it kind of weighs it down. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if there's anything that you'd like me to make next, just let me know. I just recently signed up for Instagram, so you can find me on there at Trudie Clays, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks, bye-bye.